Hey, welcome to the Dinkus Dungeon, where we play high-power Bracket 3 Commander games, and the edge of Eternities is upon us. Let's go ahead and try out some of the new Commander options. Hey, it's Jason, and today I'm going to be playing Ragost, Deft, Gastronaut. So this guy is a big lobster who throws food at people.
Hey guys, today we are in space. Still looking for Urza. I was told that he showed up to the gang in last video, but once all his toys got blown up, he went on a milk run. So we're back on the search.
Hey, I'm Brent. I'm here playing Infinite Guideline Stations. You may have seen us build the deck on Saturday on our live stream. It has modified a little bit since then, but it's pretty much the same. We're gonna have a lot of fun, see if we can do some fun token stuff.
Hey, it's Matt. I'm here playing Kilo Apogee Mind. I don't think this is necessarily the strongest commander in the set, but it works really well with a card called Clock of Omens, which I am a personal fan of. So we're gonna try to make that happen.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Baron of Dice, who offer not only a wide variety of dice for your gaming needs, but also premium TCG accessories, including playmats and deck boxes with unique art and designs that you won't find anywhere else. Be sure to pay them a visit by clicking our affiliate link in the description below, and if you decide to make a purchase, hit them up with the promo code DANK at checkout for 5% off your entire order. For additional savings, be sure to check out their Pro Player Kit bundle options, where the more you buy, the more you save. You know what they say, you've got to spend money to save money, so get on it.
Hey guys, are we rolling?
No, you guys need your mics.
Man, everybody can hear me. Get out of here.
Hey everyone, welcome to Outer Space. I got a 12.
Whack intro. 15.
18, actually.
18, oh boy.
I got a 2.
19, correct.
He never goes first. What is this ignorance?
It's because you were too happy about going first.
I just wanted to spite Jason. That's all.
I mean, I'm down for that, and he is going to be targeting me this whole game.
That's not true. I'm just gonna throw food at everyone at once.
Yeah, I'll keep it. Why not?
It's probably a mistake, but I'm gonna keep this.
I'm gonna take my free mulligan because I'm pretty sure I can do better.
And I am keeping.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll figure it out.
I will draw for the first turn. I've done it. I've found a triome. Taps for colors. Go ahead.
I'm gonna draw. I'll play a Plains, and I will play an Esper Sentinel to maybe draw cards.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'll draw. Is this a soul ring? No. Alright. Play this Wastes, because it's barren out here in space. Pass turn.
Play Marsh Flats. Crack it right away. My Marsh Flats will grab a Ndothi Triome and I will pass.
I will untap and draw. Here's a command tower featuring Miku, who is also from space, let's say. I'm gonna pay 1 plus the 1 extra for Manifold Key, so you don't get to draw a card. I can use it to untap another artifact, which I don't have, or 3 and tap it to make a creature not block this turn, which I also don't have. Go ahead.
I'll untap and draw. I'm gonna go ahead and hit Corbin for 1.
Sure.
Play Plains, and I will pay 2 for a Mind Stone.
Sure.
Pass turn.
I'm gonna play Cloud Post tapped. It adds 1 colorless mana to my mana pool for each locust on the battlefield. It itself is a locust. Pass the turn.
On tap. Play this Temple Garden. Shocking it in. Tap 2 to cast a White of the Reliquary. Vigilance, he gets +1 for each creature in my graveyard, but then I can tap and sacrifice him to search my library, or sacrifice another creature, sorry, to search my library for a land and put it onto the battlefield.
I will untap and draw. That's a Magic the Gathering card. I'm gonna pay 3 life for this Witch Blessed Meadow. I'm gonna tap 3 for my commander. It's Kilo Apogee Mind. It's a 3/3 haste. When it becomes tapped, proliferate. I have nothing to proliferate, and I don't feel like attacking. Go ahead.
I'm gonna untap and draw. You see, I don't have any red sources. That's the thing.
Dang.
I'm gonna pay 2 mana for a Golden Egg. This is an artifact, food. When it enters play, I draw a card. I can sack it to add a mana of any color. I can also eat it like it's a food. I'll draw a card. I'm gonna play a Plains for turn. Then I will pay 2 for a Stoneforge Mystic. When it enters play, I'm gonna search my deck for an equipment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this. How do you say that?
Why are you asking me?
Because you're nice to me.
Caduceus, Staff of Hermes.
Thank you.
Catechus.
Catechus, Staff of Hermes.
That's what I said.
Gives a creature lifelink. If I have 30 or more life, it gives the creature +5/+5 and prevent all damage to it. Costs 2 white to equip. That'll go to my hand, and I'm going to pass my turn after I hit Corbin for 1.
Ignorant. Untap, draw. Ooh, that's a cool thing. You all have stuff, and I don't, because my deck is bad.
Whose fault is that?
Yours. I'm going to play this Thaw Vessel, trigger Esper Sentinel, and I'm going to think real hard about my life right now. I'm going to not pay the Esper Sentinel trigger.
Thank you.
Shut up. I'm going to play this Chrome Companion. When it taps, I gain 1 life. That's all it does. Just kidding. Pass turn.
Draw. I will play this Exotic Orchard, which taps for red, white, blue, and green.
I'm black because he also has an exotic orchard for some reason.
Thank you, Corbin. I appreciate you. You're a real one. And I will pay 2 and then the 1 for my fellow Archstone. And then I will pass.
I'm going to untap and I'm going to draw something sweet or that. I'm going to pay 1 for Esper Sentinel because I'm a good person. Cast a Mox Opal. It taps for any color because I control 3 artifacts. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to cast Tezzeret, Cruel Captain. Whenever an artifact I control enters, put a loyalty counter on Tezzeret. I'm gonna go to combat. Send at Jason because you drew an extra card. When I attack, I will proliferate. Second main, I will 0 Tezzeret to untap Kilo. Put a counter on it. That's it. Go ahead.
I will untap and draw. I will play this Battlefield Forge as my land for turn. Taps for a colorless unless if I pay life. Then it taps for a red or a white. I will then lose 1 life, pay a red and a white for my commander, Ragost, Deft, Gastronaut, 2/2, legendary creature, lobster, citizen. Artifacts I control are also food, and I can pay 1 and tap him to sacrifice a food. If I do, he deals 3 damage to each opponent. At the beginning of each end step, if I gained life this turn, I untap Ragost. I'll then pay 3 for this equipment that I got with Stoneforge last turn. Catechus. I said what it did then. It's just going to be hanging out. I'll pass the turn.
I'm going to play this Inventor's Fair. 5 mana. We will board the Eternity Elevator. Trigger Esper Sentinel.
Yeah, are you going to pay?
No,
Oh.
I don't have mana to pay.
Okay.
It taps for triple colorless, and it also has Station, which is a new ability from Eternity Vessels Beyond, or whatever the set is called. Tap another creature you control. Put charge counters equal to its power on this spacecraft. Station only as a sorcery because crew is too strong, so we had to nerf it. If it has 20 counters on it, I can tap it for X mana of any 1 color, where X is the number of charge counters on the Eternity Elevator. Anywho, I'm gonna tap it. I'm gonna cast Introduction to Prophecy. I'm gonna scry 2, and then I'm gonna draw a card. This can go on the bottom, this can go on top. I'll pass.
I will untap. I will draw. I'm gonna play Misty Rainforest for turn. I'm gonna tap 4. I don't need to pay the 1 because it's not a non-creature. I'm gonna play Adrex and Nev, Twin Casters. Legendary creature, Merfolk Wizard. Ward 2. If 1 or more tokens would be created underneath my control, twice that many tokens are created instead. Pass.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'm going to minus Tezzeret down to 2 and search my library for an artifact with mana value 1 or less. Reveal it and put it in my hand. I'm going to find Astral Cornucopia. Put that in my hand, and then for 1, 2, 3, put Astral Cornucopia into the stack, paying the extra 1 because someone has to. When there's a battlefield with X charge counters on it, and I can tap it, choose a color, add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool for each charge counter on Astral Cornucopia. When this enters, Tezzeret's gonna get a counter because an artifact entered under my control. Go to combat.
Yep.
Swing at Corbin.
Neat.
Trigger my commander. I will proliferate 2, 2, and 4. Second main, I'm going to tap this for 2 blue, and I'll use 1 of it to untap Kilo, and the other 1 to cast Sensei's Divining Top. I can pay 1 to look at the top 3 cards in my deck, put them back in any order, or I can tap to draw a card and put Sensei's Divining Top on top. Artifact entered, trigger Tezzeret. It will go up to 5 loyalty again. I'll pass.
I'm going to untap and draw. I'll play Mountain as my land for turn. I'm going to pay 2 white to equip Catechus to my commander. Go to combat. My commander is currently a 7/7 because I have more than 30 life. Swinging on Tezzeret.
Sure, Tezzeret's down.
I will gain 7.
He did his job.
We'll then pay 1 mana, Basilisk Collar. Equipped creature gets Death Touch and Lifelink. Then I will pay 1 for a Goblin Welder. It's a 1/1 Goblin Artificer. Choose a target artifact the player controls and target artifact in that player's graveyard. Swap them.
Neat.
End of my turn, my commander will trigger. I gain life this turn. He will untap.
During my upkeep, I will gain a life because of Inventor's Fair. I'm going to lose a bunch of life this turn. Tap this for 3 and use 2 of it. Cast this Soul Ring. So I'll have 1 mana floating. Esper Symbol has been paid. Now I can do whatever I want. I will cast Clock of Omens. I'm going to untap the Eternity Elevator. Trigger. I'm going to gain a life. 7 mana. I'm going to cast the End Stone. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, draw a card. At the beginning of your end step, your life total becomes half your starting life total rounded up. I'm going to play my land for turn, which is a waste. I will trigger the End Stone and I will draw a card. I will pass the turn and I will go to 20 life.
I'll fetch on your end step. Fetched Misty Rainforest to grab Ketria Triumph, and I will go to my turn and I will untap. My land for turn will be Mistrise Village. Attach for blue, and I can pay a blue, and the next spell I cast this turn can't be countered. Go 5. Cast the Infinite Guideline Station. When it enters the battlefield, I'll create a tap 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature for each multicolored permanent I control. It's got Station, which has to be 12 plus to become a creature. Makes it a 7/15 flying. And whenever it attacks, I draw a card for each multicolored permanent I control. 2 other multicolored permanents besides itself, but it counts itself, so it counts for 3. Adrix will double it, so I will get 6 tapped 2/2 colorless robots.
Neat.
And then I will pass the turn.
End of your turn.
Oh boy.
1 mana to tap my commander. Sacrifice my golden egg. Deal each of you 3 damage. He has lifelink. I will gain 9. And then end of the turn, I gain life. He'll untap.
So if you do it in the end step, it doesn't work the way you want it
Yeah,
to.
you gotta do
Before
it
the end of
second
your
main.
turn, yeah.
Before his end step, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my turn. I'm gonna go to combat. Declare attacks on Brent. Trigger, I will make this bigger. I will make this bigger. It's a 6/6. Second main, Vandal Blast Overload. Paying the 1.
Rough.
The new farewell.
In response, I will activate my commander,
Alright.
sacrificing Basilisk Collar.
Sure.
Deal each of you 3, I'll gain 9.
I will sacrifice one of the robots. Go find a land. The land that I found is the new planet, Vendo, Walking Haven. If you station it up to 12 plus, it turns into a Gaia's Cradle that you
Sure.
have to pay a green into to activate.
Continuing my turn, I'm going to untap my Astral Cornucopia, tap it for 3 white, and I will Winds of Abandon your Goblin Welder. Exiles it, you get to search your library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield tapped.
Okay, I'll grab a mountain.
And I'm going to use the last floating mana I have to spin the top. Yes, we'll do it like this. Pass turn.
End your turn, he'll untap. Then I'll go to my turn, I'll untap and draw. I'm going to pay 3 mana for a Cursed Mirror. As it enters the battlefield, I can have it become a copy of any target creature on the battlefield until end of turn. It's going to be a Stoneforge Mystic. I'll grab equipment. I think I see a flaw in this deck.
Was it that you don't have enough equipment in it?
Yeah. I will fail to find.
Neat.
I mean, I'll choose not to find one and I'll just shuffle.
Okay.
I'll pay 1 for a Shadow Spear. I'll equip Shadow Spear to my commander. Are you open, Matt?
Yeah.
I'll swing 4 your way. Gain 3 from my commander. Pass the turn. End of my turn, my commander will untap because I gain life.
Neat. I'll play this Lux Cannon and then I'll pass the turn.
Untap, draw. I will play this Mana Confluence, and I'll take a damage. 7 mana. I will cast my commander again. Rinse and repeat, make 6
Robots.
robots. I will take 2 free damage on Matt.
Sure.
And I will station 2 on my station. Pass.
Are you enjoying our content? Want to help support the show? Consider joining our Patreon for some dank benefits, including access to our full deck list, voting privileges for polls, shoutouts at the end of our videos, and more. Don't want to give us any money? We get it. Subscribing to the channel, liking our videos, and commenting down below also help as well, and are totally free. Thank you so much everyone for your support. Let's get back to the video.
I'm gonna pay 3 for a new card, Insight Engine. I can pay 2 and tap it, put a charge counter on it, and then draw a card for each charge counter on it. So I will draw a card. I will untap my Astral Cornucopia, tap it for 3 white, use 2 of it for Talisman of Conviction. Use the last one plus the Talisman for Talisman of Creativity. We've done it. And everyone seems keen on hitting me, so I will simply sit here and pass.
Untap and draw. Pay 1 red and 2 for an Avendo Brush Razor. This is the new one. It's a 2/2 Insect Warrior. Whenever I sacrifice a non-token permanent, I exile the top card of my library. During my turn, as long as you sacrificed a non-land permanent during the turn, you can play cards exiled with this creature. I can sacrifice a land to add 2 red. Tap my commander. I'm going to sacrifice Cursed Mirror to deal each of you 3, and I will gain 9. Trigger Brush Razor. I will exile a mountain. so I'm going to play that mountain. Go to combat, hit Corbin for 1.
Sure.
On my end step, my commander will untap.
On your end step, I'm going to attack Lux Cannon to put a charge counter on it.
Nice.
I'm going to play this Vesuva. It'll enter as a cloud post. I'm going to tap this cloud post for 2 because I have 2 locuses. Loci, 5. I will cast Stuffy Doll. Alright, as indestructible. As Stuffy Doll enters, choose a player. I will choose Jason because he's intent on just kicking me while I'm down. Whenever Stuffy Doll is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to the chosen player. And I can tap it to have Stuffy Doll deal 1 damage to itself. And then I'll pass the turn.
On your end step, I will sack a robot to go find a land.
Sure.
I'll grab a hedge maze. My hedge maze will enter. I'll get a surveil 1. I do not need another land. And I will go to my turn. Green or red Cinder Vines. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to that player, and then I can sacrifice it by paying 1 to destroy target artifact or enchantment, deal 2 damage to that permanent's controller. Pay 5 and attempt to station the rest of the way.
Can't do anything about that.
Combat.
I'll attempt to red blast the station.
Sure. I will attack Corbin for 2.
I'll block with this Stuffy Doll.
Okay, Jason, you take 2.
Okay.
3. I'm going to play Glacial Wood Siege. I'm going to choose Sultai, which allows me to play lands from my graveyard. For 2, I'm going to play Insidious Roots, which allows my creature tokens to tap for any 1 color. And then my land for turn will be Misty Rainforest.
Neat.
And I will pass the turn.
End step. I'm gonna spin the top. Go to my turn. I'm gonna start off by attacking Corbin for 7 and proliferating.
Does that have trample?
No.
I guess I'll block with my Stuffy Doll.
Okay.
I'll take 7.
I figured you might. I'm gonna spend 2 mana to tap my Inside Engine to put a charge counter on it and draw 3 cards. 2 floating. Blue mana, let's say. 1, 2, 3. I can cast Requisition Raid with Spree. I will destroy target artifact and target enchantment. I will target Shadow Spear and Cinder Vines. I will take a damage from Cinder Vines.
Okay.
I will take a damage and I will sacrifice it and I will blow up Cornucopia.
Sure.
And you take 2.
In response to that, I'm going to untap it with Manifold Key. Untap it for 4 blue. I'm going to pay 4 for the 1 ring. Rigor, I will gain protection from everything. The game has changed, by the way. It's a game changer. I'll tap it, put burden counter, draw a card. It's land number 4. It's Adagia, Windswept Bastion. Enters tapped, taps for a white. I can station it at 12 plus counters. I can pay 4 and tap it to create a token that's a copy of target artifact or enchantment I control, except it's legendary. I'm going to pay 2. I get the Soul Cauldron.
Neat.
And I'll pass.
Now that all 3 of my lifelink equipment are in the graveyard, I'm just praying for a Goblin Engineer. I'm going to pay 2 mana for a Mere Retriever. It's a 1/1. When it dies, I return another artifact card from my graveyard to my hand. 1 mana, tap my commander to sacrifice Mere Retriever, dealing each of you 3. When it dies, I will get back. I'll grab Shadow Spear back to hand.
I will exile with Agatha's Soul Cauldron.
Oh yeah,
Got him.
That'll do it.
I'm not saying that's why I played that card, but it's one of the reasons.
And when I sack it, I trigger this
Oh,
guy.
that's right.
This will be exiled to Talisman. Shadow Spear is exiled. I'll go ahead and pay 2 for the Talisman of Conviction. Pass my turn.
End of your turn. I'm going to put a charge counter on Lux Cannon.
It's charging up.
2 mana. I'm going to play a Mirage Mirror. I can pay 2, and it becomes a copy of target artifact, creature, enchantment, or land until end of turn. I'll pass turn.
On your end step, I will fetch.
Neat.
After that resolves, I will sack a robot to go grab another land. With the white, I grabbed Command Tower. With the fetch, I grabbed Lush Portico. That'll have a Surveil trigger. I don't need that. I can just play that from there. And I will go to my turn. All 5 colors. I'm going to cast Bring to Light. It has Converge. Search my library for a creature card, instant, or sorcery card with mana value less than or equal to the number of colors spent to cast the spell. Exile that card, then shuffle. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. And I casted all 5 colors. We'll be a modern player right now. Bring to Light, we'll grab Niv-Mizzet Reborn. When Niv-Mizzet Reborn enters the battlefield, reveal the top 10 cards of your library. For each color pair, I choose a card among them, exactly those colors. Put it in my hand, the rest go in my bottom of my library in a random order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So blue, green, white, black, black, green. Decisive Denial, Timna, and Abrupt Decay. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is online. Tap a green into it. 7 green mana to my pool. Take a damage. 2 green left over.
Okay.
After casting my commander.
6.
Actually, hold on. Before I do that, I'll end up with 2 green left. But I'm going to play Godless Shrine. Land for turn. Black. 1 of the green. 1 of these guys for 1 left up for Timna. And then I'll use all that mana for my commander. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, double.
7 doubled? 14?
Oh, cooks him himself. Yep. So 14.
So you have 17 tapped robots?
Yep. 17 tapped robots.
Gross.
As long as he never attacks with them, we should be okay.
Green and a black. Abrupt decay.
Check. You got it.
I'll pass the turn.
End step, I'll spin top. I'm gonna go to my turn. I'll untap and become extremely burdened. 1 life lost. Then I'll draw for Crystalline Crawler with Converge. And it's a battlefield with a +1/+1 counter for each color of mana spent to cast it. And I can remove a 1/1 counter to add 1 mana of any color. I can tap it to put a counter on it. Since I paid 4 colors, it has 4 counters, which is pretty cool. Let's start by drawing 2 cards. Land for turn is Arid Mesa.
Who do you think's gonna win, Matt or Brent?
I mean, I hope it's Matt.
I was asking Corbin.
Oh.
Probably Brent.
I'm gonna untap this One Ring with the Manifold Key. And then I'm gonna tap it to draw 3 cards. Hope they're good. I'm gonna pay 3 mana from Crystalline Crawler to cast Repurposing Bay. Pay 2 and tap it, sack another artifact to search your mana library for an artifact. Mana value equal to 1 plus the sacrificed mana value onto the battlefield. Shuffle, activate only as a sorcery. I'm gonna fetch. See if I can find something useful in my deck. I'll find Steam Vents, paying 2 life to put it in, 2 mana. Sacrifice Crystalline Crawler to search for a 5-drop. I don't think I have any. I'm pretty sure I just looked and there weren't any. Yep. Failed to find. Fine though. Is it? It might not be. I think I'm probably dead now. I exile a Crystalline Crawler to put a counter on Kilo. I'm gonna spin the top. I'm gonna pay 2 for Arcane Signet. That's gonna be it for me. Go ahead.
I'll untap and draw. I'll pay 1 mana for a Soul Guide Lantern. When it comes into play, I will exile... We're gonna hit Corbin. We're gonna get rid of that End Stone, so he definitely can't get back into this game ever.
You got it.
Get down on the floor so we can kick you.
It's fine.
I'm gonna pay 1 to sack this and draw a card. Trigger him, I'll exile the top card. Curse of Opulence, okay. And then I'll draw a card. I'm gonna pay 3 for a Sculpting Steel, targeting Matt's One Ring. I'm gonna go ahead and tap that and put a burden counter on it. Draw a card. I also have protection this turn. What kind of blockers do you have?
I have a 2/2.
A 2/2.
Lifelink.
That's good enough. Go ahead. Go ahead.
End of your turn. I'm gonna put a charge counter on this Lux Cannon, and then I'll pay 2, and Mirage Mirror will become a copy of the One Ring, and I will tap it and put a burden counter on it. I'm gonna untap, draw. Upkeep, I gain a life for Inventor's Fair. Hey mana, I'm gonna cast Extinguisher Battleship. When this spacecraft enters, destroy target non-creature permanent. Then this spacecraft deals 4 damage to each creature. So it'll enter. I'm gonna target Agatha's Soul Cauldron.
Sure. You got that.
And then it deals 4 damage to each creature, including Stuffy Doll, but Jason has protection.
In response, I'll activate my commander. I'm going to get rid of this talisman to deal you each 3. It will trigger this guy. I'll exile Wizards, Rockets, and then they will all die.
Okay, cool. I'll pass turn.
3. Frostcliff Siege. When it enters, I'm going to choose Jeskai. Whenever one or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, I draw a card. Fly in on Matt for 6. I will play as a Taurus Proving Ground, and then I will pass the turn.
Sweet. I'm going to go to my turn. During my upkeep, I will half my life total because of the One Ring. I'll draw 4. Go towards certain death. I'm going to pay 1 and untap the One Ring, and then draw 5 cards with it. Land for turn is Minamo. I'm going to use it to untap the One Ring, and then I will tap it for 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play Unwinding Clock. Untap all my artifacts during each other player's untap step.
Decisive Denial.
What mode?
I'm going to choose to counter target non-creature spell unless the controller pays 3.
I'll pay 3. I suppose I will go to combat and attack Brent for 9.
I'll go to 1.
Cool. I'll proliferate the One Ring. Go to end step.
Before you start discarding, I'm going to blow up your Unwinding Clock.
Yep. Discarding a Powered Auto Generator, Pentaprism, Mystic Remora, Walking Ballista, Ethereum Sculptor, Urza, Talisman of Progress, bunch of lands.
Found him. Threw him in the trash.
Yeah. That's it. Go ahead.
I'm going to untap and draw. I will lose a life from the One Ring.
Got him.
I will tap the One Ring and draw 2. I'm going to pay 4 for my commander. I guess I'll make it a little more difficult for you guys.
Cool. That's what I wanted.
I'm going to pay 3 for the Battle of Bywater. Destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater, then create a food token for each creature I control.
And that was a hell of a 1-2 punch right there.
Pass the turn.
End of your turn, Stuffy Doll deal 1 damage to itself. Oh, I gained a life. Turn this into the One Ring, and then I will draw a card, 2 cards. I'll play as Walking Ballista, X equals 1. Alright, I'm done. I probably should have stationed my artifact. I'm gonna do that. There's one counter on this.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Mist Meadow Vanisher. Whenever Mist Meadow Vanisher becomes tapped, exile up to one target non-land, non-token permanent. Return that card to the battlefield under its controller at the beginning of the next end step.
Oh, nice.
Target my One Ring, please.
I'm gonna station this, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna target
That,
this.
sure.
So it's gonna exile. I'm gonna play a land for my turn, even though it doesn't matter because I can't fetch anything. And then I will go back to my end step, and this will enter, and I will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tapped.
Robots.
Let's go.
Ready to see me take a bunch of game actions and still die?
Yeah.
Okay. At the beginning of my upkeep, the One Ring is going to trigger to lose me 7 life. I'm gonna Whir of Invention for 4. This may or may not do anything, but it's what I got. I could make Corbin kill Brent. I'm gonna get Clock of Omens because I like the card, and then probably just die real quick. I'm just going to draw as many cards as I can. I'll draw 8. I will tap these 2 to untap the One Ring. I'll tap it, draw 9. I'll use Manifold Key to untap it, tap it, draw 10. I will use Manama to tap it, draw 11. I'll tap top to draw. Then I die.
Congrats.
Thanks.
All right, I'll go to my turn. I'm gonna untap. I'll take 2 from the One Ring. I will tap the One Ring to draw 3. I'll play an Urza's Saga as my land for turn. It'll get a counter. I'm gonna pay 3 for a Cloud Key. When it comes into play, I'm gonna name Creature.
Sure.
I'm gonna pay 1, being reduced by 1, for a Goblin Engineer. When this enters the battlefield, I can search my library for an artifact card, put it into my graveyard, and then shuffle my library. I'm gonna put a Nuka-Cola vending machine into my graveyard. What blockers do you have, Corbin?
This stuff eat all.
That is still there, isn't it? I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn.
I'm going to add a counter to Walking Ballista. I'm gonna put a counter on this Lux Cannon. I'm gonna tap Stuffy Doll to deal 1 damage to itself. Jason, take 1.
I'll take 1.
And then I'll shoot Brent for 1.
In response,
Oh boy.
pay 1 life for this Fire Covenant targeting Stuffy Doll, and then die to my own.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna activate my commander. I'll
Yeah.
deal you 3.
Okay, I'm at 3. I'm gonna untap now. I gain a life during my upkeep. You did it. I will make this a 1 ring, and then I will draw 3 cards. A land for turn is gonna be this Blinkmoth Nexus. Taps for colorless. I can pay 1 mana. This land becomes a 1/1 Blinkmoth artifact creature with flying until end of turn. It's still a land, and I can pay 1 and tap it. Target Blinkmoth creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I will crew.
Station.
Yeah, crew light this thing. I will pass it.
I will untap. I will upkeep. I will lose 3 life to the One Ring. I will draw. I will put a counter on Urza's Saga. I go ahead and play a Reliquary Tower as my land for turn. I will tap the One Ring to draw 4 cards. Pay 2 mana for a Bumbleflower Share Pot. When it enters, I create a food token. I can pay 5 and tap it to destroy target non-land permanent. I would like to kill Walking Ballista.
Sure. Shoot you for 1.
Okay, that's it. Go ahead.
Doing your instep, shoot Stuffy Doll.
I'll take a
by
damage.
itself. I'm gonna put a charge counter on this Lux Cannon. Upkeep. I'm gonna gain a life. I'm gonna turn this into a 1 ring.
In response,
Oh,
I will sack my One Ring. Deal 3 damage to you.
Sure. Land for turn is gonna be this wastes 2 mana. I'm gonna play a Moxite Refinery. I can pay 2 mana and tap it. Remove X counters from an artifact or creature you control. Choose 1. Activate only as a sorcery. I can put X charge counters on target artifact, or I can put X +1/+1 counters on target creature. I'm gonna tap it. I'm gonna move 3 burden counters from this Mirage Mirror, and I'm gonna put 3 charge counters on this Lux Cannon.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
I'm going to lose a life on the end of your turn. Activate Goblin Engineer. I'll get rid of this food. Targeting Nuka-Cola vending machine. I can pay 1 and tap it to create a food. Whenever I sacrifice a food, create a tap treasure token.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot your Goblin Engineer in response.
Okay.
With this Lux Cannon.
Sure. I'm going to untap and draw. I'll play a Sunbillow Verge. Oh, where's the Saga goes to 3? I'll tap it for a mana, and then I'm going to have to go search for Soul Ring. Okay. So I'll use that 1 mana, sacrifice Cloud Key to deal you 3.
Okay, I'll respond. I'll activate Mirage Mirror. It's this dude.
That will trigger this to make a tap treasure token.
Sure, I'm responding to that trigger.
Yep.
Mirage Mirror is a copy of your commander. I'm gonna sacrifice this food to gain 3 life.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll pay 4 mana for a Mystic Forge. I can look at the top, play artifacts, and colorless stuff. I'm going to tap this and pay a mana to create a food token. I'm going to sacrifice that food token to gain 3.
Yep.
I will make another tap treasure. Go to my end step,
Sure.
untap my commander, tap him, sack an artifact, deal
Yep,
3.
You got it.
After a super long grind fest, I am able to take the win with Ragost. Hope y'all enjoyed that, and keep an eye out for the rematch coming out next week. See ya! Thank you, patrons, especially Jacob M., Paul K., Jared R., Mad Hatter Mage CJ, Jared N., Kalen, and Michael J. And thank you to the rest of our patrons as well.